Okay everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today you guys, I am going to teach you guys how to make an awesome chicken broccoli Alfredo pasta dish. Okay? Usually it's done with fettuccine, but today I am going to use panini noodles because I don't have any Alfredo noodles. Fettuccine noodles. I thought I did, but I don't. So we're going to use penne pasta noodles. We are going to use some broccoli cuts. We are going to use some bacon bits. Yes, I add bacon to mine. We are going to need some oil. I'm using vegetable oil. We are going to need some kind of boneless, skinless chicken. Like boneless, skinless chicken breast, boneless, skinless thighs. But I have boneless chicken tenderloins, you guys, here. The amount that I'm making, you guys, will be for a family of 4. You're going to need some black pepper. You're going to need a stick of butter. You're going to need some Parmesan cheese. Parmesan Romano is what usually you need. So I had this Parmesan grated, and I also picked up me some Italian style cheese because it has the shredded low moisture mozzarella, provolone, Parmesan Romano, Frontina, and Asiago cheese. And trust me guys, it's gonna be extremely delicious. This bag is 2 cups. You can pick this up for $1.94 at Walmart. Did I say garlic? You need some minced garlic, some salt. I know we did the black pepper. We need heavy whipping cream or half and half. If you don't have any of that, just use some regular milk because it will thicken up with the ingredients. If you're going to use half and half or regular milk, get you some cornstarch to thicken it up with. And we're going to use chicken broth. That's right. We're going to add chicken broth to this for some flavor. So let's go ahead. I'm going to let you guys assemble your ingredients. And we'll be right back. And the first step that we are going to do, we will be boiling our pasta noodles. And we're going to boil our pasta noodles al dente, according to the package, okay? Al dente on pasta is usually about, it says 10 to 12 minutes on here. For these noodles are 88 cents a pack at Walmart. So, boil uncovered 10 to 12 minutes or until tender. So, we're going to boil these for about 9 minutes. 10 minutes at the most, 9 minutes, because we don't want them completely soft, because when we put the sauce in, we're going to cook them just a little bit longer. Okay, you guys, so let me get my water together and have it heated up to boiling, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to put some water into our pot, skillet, whatever you're using, and then you're going to add some salt to the water. We want this water to heat up to a boiling point before we put our noodles in. So give your noodles a few minutes to start boiling, okay? Just put about a tablespoon of salt, no more, okay? Then you go ahead and you can add a little oil, or you can put butter into the pot. The reason why I'm going to add the oil is so that the noodles don't stick together. It's just like when you cook spaghetti, okay? So there's that amount of oil, just a little bit, not a lot. And we're going to let this heat up to a boiling point. And when it's at a boiling point, we're going to add our noodles. Okay, you guys, when your water is boiling, go ahead and pour your noodles in. I use the whole box. This is 16 ounces, 1 pound. And remember, this box is 88 cents. Walmart noodles are 88 cents, even fettuccine noodles. Okay? And we are going to cook these. The box suggests 10 to 12 minutes. Like I said, I'm going to do them for about 8 or 9 minutes for al dente flavor. Because when you go ahead and you add it into the sauce, it's going to heat up just a little bit more. So it'll be perfectly done. And we'll be back when the noodles are done. Okay everyone, so our noodles are done. Our panini pasta noodles, as you can see that when they are done, they have a totally different color from when you put them in, which is more like a brownish color. The texture is different as well. You can see how easy it is to squeeze it. And I shot that one out of my hand. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drain my pasta. Okay, we're going to drain our pasta like that. Okay. And I am going to add a little butter to the noodles and stir them around so that they don't stick together. A lot of people like to send their noodles into shock with water, cold water, but so to slow the cooking process down. But that's why I only cook them for about 9 minutes, so that they don't overcook and start to get the soft feel texture that I don't need. Okay, so now that we have our noodles done, we are going to go to our next step, and we are going to prepare our chicken, you guys. So get your skillet together that you're going to cook your chicken in. Okay, I'm going to cook it in the same pan. I'm trying not to mess up a lot of dishes, you guys. And put it in a good area for lighting on my video. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some butter and oil to this pan. I'm going to use my vegetable oil, everyone. Okay, and I'm going to spray the pan. Okay. Spray that. Wash your chicken. I'm going to let this butter melt. Okay. And we are going to season our chicken just with salt and black pepper. Okay, get your chicken together. Okay, so I'm just going to season the chicken with salt and black pepper on both sides. Okay, season both sides of your chicken, whether it's thighs, chicken breast, or tenders like I have. Okay, since this side is seasoned, I'm going to go ahead and lay this in the skillet, and I can season the other side while one side is cooking, you guys. Okay, you'll know that your skillet is ready because you'll hear a sizzling sound in your skillet. So then okay, so go ahead and just season with black pepper and salt. Just simple. If you want to add garlic powder, you can. But we're just going to season it simple, salt and black pepper, okay? And we're going to cook each side of this chicken for about 4 minutes, okay? About 4 minutes. And we'll be back. Okay, you guys. So, when your chicken is done on one side, it will look like this. We want it to have like that little golden brown color to it. The seasoning will still be on there. And you see, it's time to get ready to flip these over. See that pretty golden brown color? That's what you're looking for. And look at all that seasoning that's on here. Oh my goodness, you guys. This chicken and broccoli Alfredo is gonna be so delicious, so delicious. It's all about seasoning and simple ingredients. You don't have to go to Olive Garden and give them all of your money to feed a family of 4. You guys can make this meal in less than $20. This pack of chicken tenders you probably can get for about $3 or $4, $5 at the most. If you use thighs, you can get a whole bag of thighs, or you can make this or other meals out of it for about $5 or $6 at Walmart, the boneless skin thighs. Most of us already have Parmesan cheese. The broccoli was 99 cents at Walmart. The heavy whipped cream, I will admit, is about $4 or $5 at Walmart, and that's a great value tag. Chicken broth, you know, you can find probably a can for about 50 cents. So remember, go ahead and cook your chicken 4 minutes on each side. And look at this, the golden brown color that you're looking for, you guys. Look at that. Look at how that seasoning is on that meat. Yes, you guys. And you know, anytime you cook with butter, butter gives your chicken the best flavor ever. You're going to enjoy this dish. You're gonna love it. So, as soon as these are done, you guys, I'll be back for the next step on how to make the Alfredo sauce. Okay, you guys. So our chicken is done, and this is the color that you're going for. I zoomed in so that you guys can see that caramelized color that's on there. And the seasoning, you see it, it tastes extremely delicious. So what you guys are going to do, you're going to take it out of your skillet. You're not going to go ahead and cut it just yet. You're just going to lay it on a cooling rack or somewhere on your cutting board to rest. Do not cut it because you want it to be juicy. If you go ahead and cut it, then all the juices are going to come out of it. And the chicken is not going to have that juicy flavor that you are looking for when you do get ready to cut it and put it in your chicken Alfredo dinner. Okay? So, now, I want you guys to look at your skillet. Everything that's in that skillet is flavor, it is seasoning, and we are going to put that in our Alfredo sauce. We are not going to clean that out. The first step and the first thing you're going to need to do, go ahead and just add you a little more butter, about 1 tablespoon of butter, and you're gonna let this butter melt. Scrape up all that goodness from the bottom, all that seasoning, because if you use garlic powder, black pepper, and salt, that's all the seasoning you need. And this is gonna help flavor up your Alfredo sauce. So go ahead and get that butter melted. Trust me, you guys, trust me on this one. It is gonna taste so delicious. Okay, now that our butter basically has melted, the next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our heavy whipping cream. You're gonna need, it's according to the size of family that you have. I'm trying to open this heavy whipping cream. It's according to the size of the family that you have. You may need about 3 cups. If you're gonna feed a large family. Here, you guys, we are going to use. We're gonna use about 2.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. We're going to use about 2.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. Okay? We're going to bring this, we're going to heat this up to make sure it's about a medium-high heat. Okay? I'm going to add a small amount of garlic, just about a half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of garlic for this size. It doesn't take a lot of garlic for flavor. Okay? Next, just add a dab of black pepper. If you choose to go ahead and add it, you're not going to need a lot. Some people don't want to add the black pepper because of the coloring that it gives. Just add a dash of salt, about a half a tablespoon of salt. You're not going to need a lot because you remember, you're going to get that flavor from the bottom. Now, this is where your chicken broth comes in, you guys. We're going to add this chicken broth because this is going to give this Alfredo pasta a good flavor. Just add a little bit, not a lot. Just about a half a cup of chicken broth to a cup, a half a cup to a cup. It just depends on how much of sauce you're making. Okay? The next thing we are going to do, you guys, let this heat up some. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start adding our cornstarch. We're going to add, our cheese in, I'm sorry. We're going to add this and our Parmesan. Okay, I'm gonna add the Parmesan cheese in first. Add you about a cup of Parmesan to 2 cups of Parmesan. Okay. So go ahead and stir and stir and stir and stir. This is how you get Alfredo sauce. Now I know it looks not thick yet to you guys. Once it settles and cools, it starts to get thicker. Now some people may like more cheese than others, so you add that to your liking. Okay, everyone? Because remember, when you add your pasta in, it's gonna go ahead and soak up all of that creamy goodness, all of that sauce. So make sure you have a little more sauce. That's so delicious. Now we're gonna add in our Italian style cheese. Now this is some good Alfredo sauce, you guys. Ooh, it's so delicious. Okay, you guys see it bubbling up? That's gonna help that cheese to melt into there. I'm trying to open up this package, you guys. You don't want to burn it at the bottom, so don't turn your eye up too high. You don't want to burn it, and constantly stir the cheese in, okay? I'm going to add this cheese in very slowly, okay? Because I may not need the whole pack. It's just according to how thick it turns out, okay? See, you guys? See that cheese melting in that sauce? You don't want to add too much, because if you add too much, you can't take away, but you can always add. So slowly add your cheeses in to get that correct thickness and consistency of your Alfredo sauce. See, you guys, see how easy it is to make Alfredo sauce at home? It's not hard at all. You guys can make your own Alfredo, chicken broccoli Alfredo at home, okay? See that? This is the consistency that you're looking for, okay? Okay, so our next step, you guys, to adding into our Alfredo sauce is to get our pasta and get our meats into our Alfredo sauce. I'm tasting it. I'm liking what I taste. So darn delicious. Let me turn it down some, you guys. Okay? And while I'm turning that down, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and start to break this chicken up and throw the chicken into the sauce. Okay? So after 2 or 3 minutes, you go ahead and you turn your sauce off after it boils for 2 or 3 minutes to get that flavor in there, okay? I'm going to put it on keep warm on this electric skillet that I'm using so that it doesn't boil over or burn, okay? You can use a knife to cut your chicken with, but I want you guys to see how good that chicken turned out. See that? See that? See that? Yes, my hands are clean. I have been washing my hands the whole time. And it's my food anyway, so. But if you're self-conscious, go ahead and put you on a pair of gloves. Okay? Put your chicken in there, because you want the sauce and the meat to cook in together. And we're going to add our broccoli in. Yes, it is frozen broccoli. If you are using regular broccoli, you can throw it in too, because it only takes about a few minutes to for broccoli to cook. You can blanch it for 3 minutes prior to if you choose, but I'm not doing that because I don't want the nutrients to cook out of my broccoli, because it's going to heat up in here, because we are going to use this for a few minutes, okay? Woo. Sorry, you guys, I almost lost some chicken. Okay, let me rinse my hands off. wipe this counter off. At the same time as I'm wiping the counter off, I'm going to stir this chicken in here. See that? Look at that. That's the consistency of Alfredo sauce. I know a lot of people didn't realize it was this simple and easy to make Alfredo sauce at home. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw the broccoli in, and then I'm going to put my noodles in, okay? I got the broccoli cut. Yes, it's the frozen kind. This is what I had. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to turn my eye back up some because I want this broccoli to heat up. I'm not going to use a whole bunch of broccoli because it doesn't take that much. Try to use most of the smaller pieces out of your bag of broccoli than the bigger pieces. Okay. That's about it. See, these are some of the smaller pieces that you can use from the broccoli. Okay, so we have that in there. We have our broccoli in there. And remember, we had some bacon bits we want to throw up in there as well. So we're going to throw those in there. And it doesn't take much, about 2 tablespoons of bacon bits. Okay. You guys, let's go ahead and let that heat up so that broccoli can cook. Heat that broccoli up in there for about 1.5 minutes, because next you gotta throw your noodles in there and everything is gonna heat up together. Okay. So, how do you guys like to make your chicken Alfredo? If you have any other type of suggestions, leave them in the comments below. If you guys go and try this recipe, leave it in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you go ahead and join Mama TK's family by hitting that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell and give this video a big thumbs up. And stay tuned to my channel for more awesome recipes and more awesome videos. As you guys can see here, I'm trying to make this a 1 skillet recipe as simple as I can and easy as I can, so that you too can have some delicious tasting Alfredo at home. Okay, so our broccoli has heated up for at least 1 minute because it's going to heat up some more, and we're going to slowly add our pasta in. Okay, you guys, we don't want to add too much pasta in because we may have more than enough pasta for our sauce. Okay, and if we do, guess what? We're just going to keep this pasta to the side and we're going to use it for something else another day. And I think we did. The box was more than enough, and we can use this panini pasta for another dish tomorrow. Or if the kids want more. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to let this heat up for about another 2 to 3 minutes. And then I will be back and we are going to taste this pasta out, you guys. Okay, you guys, so it's done, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow this to sit for about 5 minutes before taste testing it or serving it to anyone. This allows the sauce to sit and thicken up some. Doesn't this look delicious, you guys? Trust me, I hope you guys try this recipe, making your own broccoli chicken Alfredo at home. You don't even have to add broccoli if you don't like. You can add other vegetables, or you don't have to have any vegetables at all. You can serve with a side salad. But you guys, this is a delicious recipe. You don't have to add bacon if you don't like it. That was of my choosing. The basis of the video is really to learn how to make your own Alfredo sauce for your pasta. Whether it's shrimp or chicken or any type of Alfredo, the basis of the video is to make your own, learn how to make Alfredo at home, because we're spending a lot of money out in the restaurants on eating simple dishes. The pasta was 88 cents. You can get find you a cheaper bag of boneless, skinless thighs if you choose not to use the breast meat, because we know the breast meat is very expensive, or any type of chicken meat that you can cook and shred up and put inside of your pasta. Or if you don't eat meat, you know, you can just go ahead and make the sauce and put it on top of some pasta or some vegetables, you guys. So, like I said before, like, comment, share, subscribe, leave me notes, share this video out with each and anyone that you know. And I'll be back in 5 minutes after this has set to do a taste test for you guys, okay?
I'm getting when I can't even see it.
Okay, you guys, so it's done. It's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and do my taste test. I know you guys can't see it all the way, but here it is. The steam is still hot and warm, and this is after sitting for 5 minutes. This is good. This is very delicious. I hope you guys try this. Each and everybody, I can't stop. Woo, woo. I put my foot in it. It's loud. Not my little foot, but I did a good job. Thank y'all for tuning in. And once again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave lots of comments down below. Peace.